Hello P6 students! Welcome back to our science class with Ms. Ida. Are you excited for our new lesson? Please do, because we are now on Unit 5, more about electricity. So what are you waiting for? Let's get started! For this video lesson, we're going to learn Lesson A. What are electrical conductors and insulators? Let's get our science pupils book and open it with pages 98 to 108 while watching this video. Come on, let's learn together. Our learning outcomes are the following. Investigate the ways some materials are better electrical conductors than others. Investigate the ways some metals are good electrical conductors than most other materials are not. Recognize why metals are used for cables and wires, and why plastics are used to cover wires, plugs, and switches. To get started, what materials are electrical conductors and insulators? Electric current can flow through a closed circuit. Can electric current flow through all materials? What do you think, children? Let's try to find out. A material which allows electric current to flow through it easily or conducts electricity easily is an electrical conductor. A material that does not allow electric current to flow through it easily is an electrical insulator. We can use a circuit tester to find out whether a material is an electrical conductor or insulator. Let's check this one. We can connect an object to the two crocodile clips in the circuit tester to close the gap. So this is the wire, this is the cell-in holder or the battery holder, bulb-in holder, and these are the two crocodile clips, the red one and the green one. An electrical current flows through some materials. These materials are conductors. Now let's try to check this one. Steel paper clip, right? This is a steel paper clip. So what happens to the bulb? It is lighted up. An electric current doesn't flow through other materials. These materials are insulators. So let's check this one, the plastic toy. So therefore, children, a steel paper clip is a good electrical conductor because the bulb here lighted up. While here, because this one is a toy, a plastic toy is an insulator. So that's why the bulb doesn't light up. Can you see the difference? Metals are electrical conductors, and here are some examples of different kinds of metals. We have brass, bronze, steel, aluminum, cast iron, and copper. Other materials such as rubber, wood, cotton, plastic, ceramic, glass, and paper are electrical insulators. Graphite is not a metal. However, it is an electrical conductor. Going further, brass, bronze, and steel are mixtures of metals and non-metals. The mixtures are known as alloys. For example, brass is an alloy of copper and zinc, while bronze is an alloy of copper and tin. Steel is an alloy made of mainly iron, other metals, and small amounts of carbon and non-metal. Alloys are usually stronger and harder than pure metals. So we have here an example. The bodies of aircrafts are usually made of aluminum alloys as they are light, strong. Do all metals conduct electricity equally well? A good electrical conductor will allow a larger electric current to pass through it than an electrical conductor that is not as good. A multimeter can be connected to an electric circuit to measure the amount of electric current flowing through it. A multimeter can be set to measure electric current in the unit ampere or milliampere. So this is the multimeter, children. Have you seen this one? Later, you can use this one during our experiment. What are some uses of electrical conductors and insulators? Copper is usually used to make electrical wires because it is a better electrical conductor than most metals. Although copper does not conduct electricity as well as silver, it is less expensive than silver. Gold is a good electrical conductor too, but it is expensive. What are some uses of electrical conductors and insulators? Overhead electrical wires are usually made of aluminum instead of copper. This is because aluminum is lighter than copper for same value. What are some uses of electrical conductors and insulators? Tall buildings have lightning conductors or lightning rods that can safely carry large electric currents from the lightning to the ground. This prevents the buildings from getting damaged or catching fire if they are struck by lightning. Lightning conductors are usually made of copper or aluminum. Lightning conductors are even used on trees. Metals are used to make electrical wires so that electric current can flow through them. Electrical insulators such as plastic and rubber are used to prevent electric current from flowing through them. An electrical cable is made up of a wire or wires covered with insulators such as plastic or rubber. The insulation prevents our bodies from coming into contact with electric current. It also keeps the metal wires from touching one another. This prevents a large amount of electric current from flowing through them. A large amount of electric current can cause burns and fires and damage the electric circuit. So let's check this diagram. This is the plug cover. This is the pins. These two are the pins. Switch button, device socket, and the device socket cover. You are familiar with this, right, children? Most of us have extension wire at home or even at school, right? We use an electric plug to plug an electrical appliance or device into an electric socket to get electricity from the mains. The parts of electrical devices that we want electric current to flow through them are made of electrical conductors. The parts that we want protected from electrical current are made of electrical insulators. In what ways can we use electricity safely? If we remove the plug by pulling the cable and insulation may become damaged. The correct way is to grip the plug when we remove it from the socket. Look at it, children. So you have to hold this part. If the insulation is frayed or damaged, we should not use the cable. Electric current can flow through our body when we touch the exposed wires. As a result, we can get an electric shock, electrocution, a fatal electric shock, or burn. Electric current can flow through our bodies because more than half of it is made up of water. Water in our bodies is not pure. It contains dissolved salt and minerals. Pure water does not conduct electricity, but salt water is a good electrical conductor. Tap water too is not pure. We should not touch electrical devices or wires or switches with wet hands or use them in wet places. So be very careful, children. And that ends lesson A. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned a lot from this lesson. Ms.Ida will discuss more during our science classes. So please be on time, be ready, and see you soon. Take care, everyone. God bless.